East area rapist, Golden State killer suspect Joseph DeAngelo standing silently in a courtroom cage. The former police officer handcuffed in an orange jumpsuit, his eyes never leaving the judge, weighing how much information to release about his arrest, including what was found inside his Citrus Heights home.
It is easier now before the cat is out of the bag.
Defense attorneys arguing any information once out in the open would taint a future jury pool and witnesses' recollections.
If you release amounts of confidential information, that is a recipe for an unfair trial.
Focus on the importance of access.
But the attorney representing several media outlets argues that information can be released without jeopardizing the suspect's ability to have a fair trial.
It's a very rare circumstance where publicity is so widespread that you can't find 12 unbiased jurors.
Media attorney Duffy Carolyn adds the case may not go to trial for years, but alleged victims say they'd like to know a lot sooner what was in the suspect's house when he was arrested. Material seized from his home in April, including, attorneys say, a computer, cell phone, and possibly memorabilia from his alleged crimes.
A lot of them don't understand if their things were found on his property. A lot of them don't know for sure if this is the guy.
Authorities strongly believe 72-year-old Joseph DeAngelo is their guy. The man they say is linked through DNA to at least 12 murders and more than 50 rapes in the 1970s and 80s. The suspect now thanking his attorneys from behind courtroom bars before returning to his jail cell. And DeAngelo will be back here in court on Thursday afternoon. That's when the judge says he will have his decision. Tony Christina.
Lamore Abrams in Sacramento for us tonight. Lamore, thanks.
What's up, my good people in the YouTube world? This is the Mash YouTuber, and I'm right back up at y'all with another video. And today, we're gonna be real serious, alright? So, as I told y'all before, I'm getting more and more into true crime. So this channel is basically going to be speaking about boxing, movies, and also true crime. And one of the people that I'm going to do a video on, or that I started doing research on, was the original Night Stalker. Now, as y'all know in the news, the original Night Stalker was recently caught through DNA evidence. However, this case is completely horrifying. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, when I speak about this case, I get goosebumps, alright? About the way and all of the things that he did to these people. I mean, it was true terror, alright? So, on Wednesday, I purchased a book called I'll Be Gone by Daylight. Well, let me get the thing. It's called I'll Be Gone in the Dark, alright? And this is an excellent book, all right? So I'm reading about the crimes that this guy committed. And I realized from reading the book that one of the things that this guy would do is he would sometimes come through windows, all right? So y'all can look at my little apartment. It's small, you understand? It's not small, it's a pretty big apartment. However, there's not many places in this apartment to hide. But the first day that I purchased the book, what I did was I came home and I made sure that all of my windows were locked. Now follow me. You see that window right there? I went over there, opened the window, closed it, locked it, tried to lift it to make sure that nobody could do it. I went to the bedroom over there, did the same thing. Y'all probably can't see over there, but I got another window there, and I got 3 windows over there, and another window over there. So I went to all of these windows, made sure that all of these windows were locked. Today, I get home, tell me why that window right there wasn't locked. And I know for a fact, I checked these locks and made sure that these locks couldn't be opened. So I come home today, and this door is locked, is unlocked. So I can open it. I try to close it, and it's the same thing both ways. They could come up, all right? I look down at the screen, and it seemed as if someone pried open the screen. Listen, when I saw this, I damn near lost it. the first thing I did was I grabbed me a knife, all right? And I let whoever in this house, if it was anybody in here, I let these motherfuckers know that I am dying for mine. You understand what I'm saying? I'm dying for mine. You feel me? So I checked that closet. I checked that closet. I got a closet in the room. I checked that. They all clear. Now peep it. The thing that really scared me about this is looking at people like Richard Ramirez, also looking at the original Night Stalker, also looking at people like the BTK killer. These people were meticulous. And what I mean by that is a lot of times they will come into your home when you weren't home. And what they would do is change things around. You know, they would hide the kit that they would actually use to murder you. Sometimes the BTK will put it under the couch where you won't find it. They'll hide it in the yard where you can't see it. I went outside, I checked around the windows to check and see for footprints and stuff like that. I'm not playing those games, son. Listen, you only get one life. There's no refill, there's no redos. There's no redos. You can't press reset, say I made this mistake and this was fatal, so I'm gonna go back and make sure I don't do that mistake again. Listen, you only get one, and it's one life, and I cherish my life. And I cherish my YouTube watchers, also cherish the lives of my family. So I am telling everybody right now, alright, and this is no joking matter, alright? If you live in a home, if you live in an apartment, wherever you live, check your windows, check your doors, check everything. There are sick people out there, son. There are sick people. And look at my eyes, son. Look at my eyes. I'm coming to y'all 100%. There are some sick people, and I would hate to read about someone in the paper. Alright? Listen, take heed to this information that I give you. And I swear, for God, I am staying up tonight. Alright? Tomorrow's Friday. I gotta be to work early, but tomorrow is Friday. You hear me? So I don't gotta go to bed. I could be half asleep at work. You understand? I do my job like that. But peep it. I'm looking at this window. Alright? The first sign of anything, whoever, anything, I'm unleashing fury on that person or thing. I don't care if it's the wind. I don't care if it's a ghost. I don't care if it's the Holy Ghost. Anybody walk by that damn window tonight, anybody pry by that window, they are getting it. Alright? Trust me, they're getting it. Alright? But for all of y'all out there, man, please check your windows, son. This is some serious matter. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not playing around with anybody with this, yo. You only get one life. Protect it. And I would hate to read about any of you guys in the news. Alright? And if you are a true crime follower, if you are into true crime, that is a book that you need to get. I'll be going by day. Let me make sure I got it right, alright? I purchased the PDF, well, not the PDF, but the e version of it, and I watch it on Amazon. But it's an excellent book, and it's gonna give you the tremors, man. It's gonna make you scared. It's called "I'll Be Going in the Dark." All right, it's an ebook. Well, I got the ebook version. I have a hard copy, and the name of the person that did, all right, Michelle McNamara. All right, Michelle McNamara, and the name of the book is called "I'll Be Going in the Dark." That's the name of it. I'll Be Going in the Dark, all right? And it's talking about the crimes of the original Night Stalker, all right? And I'm telling you right now, man, if you don't want to be terrified, don't read that book. But if you do, read the book and follow his crimes. Trust me, it's going to change your life. It's going to change the way that you see life. You're going to be coming home, locking doors, taking note of every single thing that you have around, man. Because this is a serious matter, man. But this is the Mass YouTuber. And take heed to what I was saying, man. And I'm about you. Thank y'all for watching, man. Yeah.